Hi heathens! This video, I'm going to be jumping on the hype train that I have yet to jump on. Now I don't think it's overhype, it's just something I haven't tried, and that is Beauty Bay. I have heard that their eyeshadow formula is incredible, and it's really affordable, so, we're going to give it a shot. I ordered 2 of the large, very large palettes. I got Earthy and Midnight. From memory, Midnight is the blue-purple one, and Earthy is like greens and browns. But, yeah, feature all the blues and purples that you could possibly need. This is Midnight, and this says greens, golds, and browns. So, I don't know which one I want to use, but I don't want to do, like, one eye of each, because the formula should be the same in both. And I have a few other things to try here. I got a gel liner. I'll open that in a minute. And then I got some liquid eyeshadows. So, let me remember what color liquid shadows I got, and we'll go from there. So one is from their Pride collection. They were having a huge, like, pre-Black Friday sale, which is how I got all this, because those large palettes were on sale for $12.50, which is a steal. I think they're originally only $25, which is already a really crazy good price. I cannot, okay, I was gonna say, I cannot get that plastic to disconnect. So this is Icon. Ooh, I don't remember picking this one, but it's pretty. Which is like a peach, almost. An orangey peach. And then I have Malachite, which from memory is like a dark blue-black. And this is just like from their regular collection, not part of the Pride collection. Okay, no, it is just blue. So it's like a teal, shimmery blue. Well, dang. This goes better with the Earthy palette. This goes better with the Midnight palette. Ugh. Why do I do this to myself? My eyeliner, it's a gel liner, which I am not really familiar using, so I want to give them a shot, is the shade Cowboy. Just comes in one of these little pots, like I feel like most gel liners would, and it's just a brown. And then I also have Serpent, which I think was a purple, but don't quote me. Oh, it looks blue from the little bit I can see looking at the label. Okay, it's like a green. So, I think I'm gonna go with the Earthy palette so that I can use this liner. Nope. This liquid shadow. We're gonna see what happens, because I really have no idea what I'm going for. I'm gonna show you both palettes. I'm gonna try to find, it's in front of me. I'm gonna try to find a brush that I can use for the gel liner, because I know I've got, okay, this should work. It's a straight to the point MOTD brush. Okay, I'm gonna show you both palettes. I'll stuck them behind me. So I'll show you Midnight first, since that's the one I am not going to be, using today. So these might wind up replacing a few palettes that I have, because these just have so many colors that I don't know that I need other palettes that have the exact same colors. So this is the Midnight palette. As you see, it is a 42 color palette. And like I said, I got these for $12.50, so pull it back so you don't have the mirror in the way. Look, just look. I just stabbed myself in the air with the lid. Just look at this. Like, is that not stunning? Has a strange smell. Not gonna lie. But like, I need to get into this, especially this shade Ocean. Like, can you just, and it does have a giant mirror up top. So we're gonna put this baby to the side, throw her back in her box. It doesn't fit as well in the box without the bubble wrap, just FYI. So I'm gonna put it back in the bubble wrap and then in the box. Because otherwise it has a little too much room in the box. You know what I mean? Like this fits perfectly. The palette without the bubble wrap kind of moves around a little bit. Ugh. Okay, then earthy. Same thing, we have large bubble wrapped palette, and it says earthy on the front. I'm going to slide the plastic out before I look at it. We're going to look at it together. Oh, yes. Okay. It definitely has, I feel like for some reason when I was looking at it, my brain was saying that there were equals of the two shades. But it definitely has more, I keep hitting myself with these dang lids. It definitely has more greens than it does browns. But I love green shadow. So I'm not complaining about that at all. So what I'm going to do is find, here it is, the Wet n Wild brush that I cleaned. Just swirling it through here because the bristles are like brown. I don't think they're ever going back to their original color. Just saying. Okay, so first I'm gonna take, I think I want to take Seahorse, which is this like light matte green up in the corner. Ugh. And I'm just patting in a little bit of kickback, but nothing crazy. And I don't really care about that anyway, but noting for people who do. So this is one that would need to kind of be patted on and built up, it seems, because otherwise it does blend out super sheer because it's a really light pastel shade. Same thing with the other eye. Is that better? I do have, as you can see, highlighter on. This is the first shade out of the Glam Light X Michaela highlight trio. Okay, this is nice. I accidentally made the second eye a little darker, so I'm gonna darken this one up too. That's not bad at all, especially for like a really light kind of pastel shade. Same brush, I'm gonna go in with Whistle, which it, oh, my nails are green, which is this like kind of lime green, but it's not as neon. And like I said, same brush, the shade above this one's called Lime. And we're just gonna do the exact same thing with this color while putting an emphasis here on the outer edge, because we were just trying to build up this green base the best we can. I'm going to do the base on both eyes the same, then one's going to have a shimmer from the palette, and the other one I'm going to use the liquid shadow, which kind of makes me think, since I didn't go for the browns, maybe I should use the blue. We'll see. I went and got an eye exam today, right? Because I need a new prescription. Cool. Well, we get through everything. Obviously, my eyesight has gotten a little worse, which I already knew, but go out to pay so I can get a copy of my prescription so I can have it on me, because I can't afford like to actually get the glasses right now. And they're like, oh, we tried to call your insurance company to get verification, because for some reason that's what my eye insurance company has to do, or requires. And they're like, no one works on Saturdays, so we don't know what to charge you, so we can't give you your prescription. Okay. Thanks. Taking the brush, as you can see, and just going under the eyes with whatever's left. But, so needless to say, I did not get a copy of my updated prescription today, which sucks. But, story of my life, right? Okay, so I think I want to go in with, I'm torn, because some of these, like, okay, Pixie right here, beside my finger, looks like kind of a normal shimmer. And then you have, like, Ray here, which looks like a creamy duochrome. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. So, I'm going to kind of play around. I'm going to take Folklore, which is this, like, almost greenish brown shimmer, and it looks like it's one of the creamier ones. Ooh, yeah, that's soft. Can you tell that I stuck my finger into the red at the bottom? Which is called Raw. Yeah, this is nice. Okay. Take a little bit more. It's going on really smooth. There is a little bit, you know, left on my finger, which I feel like is pretty common with shimmers. So, nothing wrong with that to me, because that's what I'm used to. Try to get that off. And then I'm going to tap into Lime, which is that super bright one. Ooh, that one's even softer. Woo! I'm just patting it over the top of that. Wow. I really like that. Okay. Now I'm going to take that, like, normal shimmer, which is called Pine. Sorry, called Pixie. Pine's the one I was looking at, which is a matte green on my pinky. We're going to use that for the inner corner. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm going to do a little bit more. Ooh, I like that. Okay. I'm going to put the palette down while I do the liquid shadow in my other eye, so I can use a slightly smaller mirror, because the palette is pretty hefty. It's not a small palette. I don't know where I put this box. So I'm just going to set the palette right over here for a second. Oh dear. Okay. So I am going to go in with the blue, actually, which was called Malachite. And that's what I'm going to use on this other eye. So let's see what it looks like. So we have like a normal kind of long doe foot. I don't know why I smelled it, but there's not a smell. At least not that I can get right now. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, so I have no idea how this dries down, so I'm going to... Okay, so patting it in is not the right choice. Noted. So we're just going to draw kind of a cut crease here. Sorry if you can hear Michael, he's rearranging his room. Not the cleanest cut crease I've ever made by a long shot, and I'm not good at them, so that says a lot, but it'll do. So we definitely have some nice shimmer. I just want to see how this dries down, because for me a lot of liquid shadows tend to crease pretty badly, or when they start to dry down they'll make my eye feel sticky, especially when they're thick like this, because like most of the Stila glittering glows are a really thin, just glittery formula. So I feel like right where the bottom of my eyelid kind of goes under top of my eyelid, because that's right where that line is, I can kind of feel it. It's not uncomfortable. It just feels different from the other eye, which makes sense because it is. Alright, I have changed my mind. I don't want to use Serpent gel liner. I want to use the brown, which is Cowboy. Because I feel like it would just work better. Because I feel like Serpent on this eye might blend into the liquid shadow a little too much. So again, Cowboy. I'm just going to take a angled brush. I said a angled brush. That hurt. An angled brush. And we're going to start on this eye so that this one can have a little more time to dry. And we're just going to take it across. You can definitely see it starting to show up. I'm going to get a little bit more on the brush. Because like I said, I'm not familiar with gel liner, so I have no idea how much to pick up in the first place. Sorry, I'm having to hold the mirror really close because I don't want to mess this up. I like how close I can get to the lash line versus like a liquid mascara. What? A liquid eyeliner? Try to wing it out a little bit. I like that. Okay. Let's try to do the other eye and try to make them at least sisters. I make no promises. Because if you're not new to my channel, you know that my eyes, whether it's my liner, my shadow, anything, they rarely even share the same bloodline at all, let alone being sisters or cousins. They're like, oh yeah, we may have been related 14 generations ago. But even then, it's a little blurry. Oh dear. That wing got a little crooked. This one went up. This one went out. I don't know what happened. But we're not gonna fix it. That's it. I'm gonna put on mascara. I told you, this is why I don't do wing liner. My Tarte mascara. This is why I don't do wing liner. I have no control over what the wings do. I need good podcasts to listen to, y'all. I've been stuck on History That Doesn't Suck. Because I think I said this a few videos ago. I've been trying to ingest less true crime to try to help ease my anxiety and nightmares because my doctor thinks there's a connection. And with the number of nightmares I've had recently versus prior to doing that, I'm not saying she's right, but I'm saying there might be a little connection. But causation or correlation does not equal causation, so could just be a fluke. Could also just be the medicine helping my nightmares. I don't know. The world may never know. Well, I mean, I guess if I started watching and listening to a lot of true crime again and kept taking my medicine and still wasn't having nightmares, then the world might know, but... Well, I would know, you would know. The world would never care, but you know what I mean. God, I hope the world never cares. I love y'all, and I love the little family we have here. Even if I get enough viewers to start monetizing my videos, which would be incredible, I don't know that I'd ever want to be to the level of fame where the world cares. So, anyway, these are the finished eyes for the Earthy palette. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thumbs up if you enjoyed. Let me know if you want to see me use exclusively the Midnight palette. I'm very clumsy today. And, that's it. Thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe to see more of my content. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.